To CBS Sports HQ, Jeremy St. Louis alongside wagering expert Jon Berger. Jon, I'm going to start this conversation about picks and props for tonight's game by letting you know, outing myself a little bit. Me and a group of friends of mine, we play a lot of Madden. And so on game nights, though, we have a moratorium that we do not play games on game night. Tonight's a game night. Got a text message today saying we're playing games tonight. No respect for Commanders Bears. So
just
Jon,
so I'm clear, game night, Madden game night, you're pushing the Thursday Night Football aside. I just want to be clear on the message here. That's what we're saying.
This week they are. And I said, wait a second, it's Commanders Bears. They're not glued to that. So
yeah, I get it, man.
I want to make some.
What's the over-under? Like, we got to put an over-under out there in terms of audience engagement. We'll do that after the show, just me and you.
Yeah.
Like how long the audience sticks around when it's 6-3 in the second quarter.
Yeah.
We got props to make, though, man. Let's get going here.
Yeah, so let's start with your best bet for a Bears player prop in this one.
You know, when I think about the Bears, I think about Justin Fields. There's a couple different things that are going on. I think I'm going to take the under on 173 in terms of passing yardage. When I look at him and I look at this offense, this is an offense that is just not performing. There's no other way to say it. They're only throwing the ball 18 times a game, which is a little odd. And in those 18 times a game, they're only completing 56% of their passes, which if you're not dialed into statistics and analytics and all these other things, I totally get it, but that's terrible. If you're only putting the ball in the air 18 times a game, you got to be way over 56%. And another thing you got to look at is they've only topped 122 yards through the air twice this season. We're going into week 6. So I don't quite understand this number. I think maybe Vegas is over-indexing on some injuries that we've seen in the secondary for Washington. But nevertheless, you wrap all this up. Thank God I took Math 101 at Ohio State, Jeremy, but I don't get these numbers, and I feel safe taking the under with Justin Fields. I believe it's set at 173.5. It may move around a little bit, but I still feel good about taking the under there.
I mean, it seems like a good bet. Last week he